Her kitchen is where the magic is made.
Hello there, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Holly, your friendly neighborhood carnivore, and I am so excited you could join me today. So I've got a fun multi-meat recipe for you today. This is something that I was inspired by a friend on X, Tracey. She shared this meal online that she had that was ground beef, that was inside a chicken breast, that was wrapped up in bacon. And I thought, hey, this is brilliant. It's kind of like a turducken. I'm sure you've probably heard of a turducken, which is a chicken inside a duck, inside a turkey. So it's kind of similar to that in a way, where we're just stuffing different kind of animals inside each other and cooking them up. So thank you, Tracey, for inspiring me to do this. She went to the butcher shop and actually found hers there. That's how she came across it. It sounds amazing, and so I thought, yeah, let's give this a try. So if you don't follow Tracey, go follow her. I'll have her X handle and her Instagram handle so you can find her and follow her. She shares what she eats. She shares all the walking that she does with beautiful landscapes. You can say hi to the cows and the sheep that she sees on her walks. She loves sharing pictures of mushrooms that she's finding out in the wild. So go give her a follow, you won't regret it. So today we are going to be making the Chuck Cluck Bacon Roll. I am so excited to share this. I think this is going to be an amazing treat to take to potlucks or to parties, anywhere where you're bringing something. It's creative enough, but very easy to make. I think it would be a very fun thing to share. So I've got the Chuck Cluck Bacon Roll right here, ready to taste it. Can't wait. So let me show you guys how we're making these, and then let's tear into this thing because I'm really excited about it. I'm starting with some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm gonna be going with 4 today. And then you need some ground chuck. Now the beef, I'm going to need about 1 ounce per chicken thigh. And then we're also going to need some bacon, and you do not have to go with lower sodium bacon like I did. It's just what the store happened to have. I'm gonna season up this beef by adding some salt. I'm adding some garlic powder, some onion powder, and to give it a bit of a smoky flavor, I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. Once you have your seasonings in there, it's time to mix it up. Really get in there with your hands and get it mushed up well. And then I'm dividing this into 4 portions so that I'm back to 1 ounce per chicken thigh. Once you have your ground beef rolled into individual little portions, you can set this aside. And then we're going to move on to the chicken thighs. I'm protecting my wooden board because I am not ready to downgrade it to a chicken only board. I'm getting out 4 chicken thighs here. And then you're going to roll them out nice and flat. Turn them all so that the ugly side is down against the board. And you're going to cover with a layer of plastic wrap. Once you have the plastic wrap on top, you are going to get a meat mallet or a meat tenderizer out. We will be using the flat side today, not the tenderizing side, just the flat side. Feel where the chicken thighs feel thicker. You're trying to even these out so that they are the same thickness throughout. So I am just trying to hammer down the thick parts until it is as thin as the thinnest part on there. Once you have them all hammered out, remove your plastic wrap, and then you are going to season these up with some Redmond organic seasoned salt. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, you know that this is my favorite seasoning for chicken. Then we're going to add our ball of beef right in the middle of each of these thighs. And then it's gonna come time to wrap them. So as best you can, wrap the chicken around your ball of beef. You're going to try to tuck in all the loose edges and try to get the beef completely covered. Now you're gonna take some bacon, wrap it around. This is what's gonna hold it all together. So get that chicken around it as tight as you can and wrap that bacon around it nice and tight, and that's gonna hold it in place. You're gonna need 2 strips of bacon per chicken thigh. Follow that same pattern with all 4 of your chicken thighs. Once you have them wrapped in bacon, it's going to be time to transfer them into the air fryer. Preheat your air fryer to 390 degrees. You could do 400 degrees. And you're going to cook these for about 15 to 20 minutes. And if you used low sodium bacon like I did, I hit them one more time with the seasoning salt, but I wouldn't add it unless you go with the low sodium bacon because you're gonna be hit real hard with the salt. Make sure you use a meat thermometer to check them for doneness since you are cooking chicken here. I do like to cook mine in the air fryer without the air fryer basket. That way they can sit in all of the fatty juices. You're welcome to use an air fryer basket if you don't like them to sit in all of the fat. And here is what the final product looks like. Isn't this glorious? Before we get into this taste test, I am gonna ask you guys if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe so that this video reaches more people. I love to be able to share what I am doing. Okay, it was very simple to make. Here's our Cluck Chuck Bacon Roll right here. It is beautiful. Got that bacon wrapped all the way around it there. Oh, it looks so good. I'm really excited for this. All right, so let's cut into this and see what we got. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay, so here we go. I've got a little bit of everything on my fork here. Nope, just kidding. It fell in my hand. Okay, now I've got everything on my fork here. So I'm going to take a bite. It smells so good. Mmm. It is so good. The chicken is so juicy and tender, and the meat inside is really seasoned nicely, and the bacon, oh my gosh, it just brings it all together so good. I am really glad I opted to go with chicken thighs. Originally, I was gonna stick to the plan, which was, she originally found it wrapped in a chicken breast. That's what I initially was going to do, but I bought the chicken breast and I just kept thinking I don't like chicken breast. And so like the previous video you saw where I made chicken flour out of chicken breast. Yeah, that was them. So traded out the chicken breast for chicken thighs. Super happy I traded that out. I'm taking another bite. Yeah, this is delicious. My family's gonna love these. I love these. What I really like about it is with chicken, I don't get full very easily. I can eat a whole lot of it without feeling full. And then within a couple of hours, I'm hungry again. So what I like about this is I've got the chicken, which tastes delicious. I've also got that beef in the middle there, which again, tastes delicious, but that's gonna help me feel a bit fuller. And then we've got that bacon wrapped around it, so we've got all that fat there. And seriously, pour some of that fat right back on it when you pull it out of the air fryer, because I'm telling you, like, it's so good. But that way we've got all of the different things here together to bring in all these fun flavors while still hitting that satiety by having the added fat and having that beef in there. So I'm really excited about this. You know, I've been fairly vocal in the past about how I am not a big chicken person, but I think this is my 3rd week in a row with a chicken video. What is happening to me? I think the coolest part about this is it when you present it and you cut into it, it looks really, really fancy. It looks like you spent a whole lot of time going through all the motions of creating this dish, when in reality, it was very, very quick. It spent more time cooking than it did prepping it. And it's just so delicious. So really, if you want something to impress your friends, especially when you have friends coming over that are like, but I don't eat carnivore, this is a totally carnivore meal that you can serve to your friends, and they're gonna be like, oh wow, this was really good. And speaking of people coming over and saying, I'm not carnivore, perhaps you are not carnivore. Maybe you're not carnivore yet. Maybe you don't ever plan on being carnivore, but you're curious and you're like, what do these people eat every day? Like, how can you live off of just meat? This doesn't make any sense. Feel free to follow me over on X or on Instagram. I post what I eat every single day on a carnivore diet. You will see meals from what I eat daily, what is quick and easy when I devote more time playing in the kitchen. You might see me trying out some recipes to figure out what might be coming up next. You might see what I'm eating because it's time to celebrate and we've got birthdays coming around or maybe a holiday's coming up and you're just curious, how does somebody stay on plan with carnivore but still get to enjoy all of these celebratory moments? So feel free to follow me over there. Happy to have you over. Say hey while you're over there because I love to chit chat with you guys. And speaking of chit chatting with you guys, if you've made it this far, leave me a comment. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I love hearing if you've made these things, if you have some other ideas in store that you're wanting to try out. So definitely come say hey in the comments. So we talked about how I've got the Chuck Cluck Bacon Roll here that we did today. And it was kind of a similar take on the idea of a turducken. So I'm just curious, what kinds of animal combinations have you guys had where you're eating multiple proteins squished into one food? Please let me know. I'm very curious. I think there is a lot more fun experimentation that can be had here. Okay, so it is time for me to finish my plate of food. Doesn't this look delicious? I'm gonna finish my plate of food. You need to go get in your kitchen and whip you up some of these. They're delicious. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Until then, bye.
She's the friendly neighborhood carnivore with a talent for cooking up a meaty uproar. From juicy steaks to sizzling ribs galore, she'll have you coming back for more. Fellas, smash that like button. She's the carnivore cooking queen. On your screen, bringing the meaty scene. Come on over and join the team for a culinary dream.